how did you guys meet?
Alright, so Eric is my younger brother, and I met him right away.
Nice.
Fairly soon.
Nice.
And then when I was at 14, I met Eddie Black, actually on my 15th birthday, so when I was 15. And how did we meet? Well, yeah, me and Eddie met through his sister, who took my school bus, and she knew he played music, and she knew I played music, and she said, hey, Eddie, meet up with this girl named Maddie. And so we hit each other up on MySpace and hung out, and we've been great friends ever since.
Damn.
And we've always played music together. And then later on, around like 2019, Eric started playing bass. And at one point, we needed a bassist, and I was like, dude, you want in? And he was like, dude, I want in.
I got in.
Sick.
That's what happened.
So I guess like the start of the band, right? Or was that like when you guys just hanging out making music, or did you guys decide we're gonna make a band?
No, we pretty much like started jamming out. It was acoustic, just random spots. She introduced me to going playing out in front of like liquor stores or like stores and shit. Like put a case out. That was tight because I've never, I guess, had the balls to do that. It's just like, I'm afraid people are gonna think crazy about me or whatever. But after a while, I was like, man, fuck that. Sometimes I would pull up on myself. Like, man, I just made $20-$30 right here just jamming out and making music. But it wasn't like something that we thought of off the bat. Like we were like, just jamming out, trying out some things. And she actually jammed out. Man, I had another band, Yoni. And well, after that, that's when we tried out for Lazuli or Blue Sun actually.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk about that too. But first, when did you start with the band?
I think they started
straight from the jump.
They started Blue Sun 2018, and then they had a couple other members, and they didn't work out, and then they needed bassist. So in 2019, I got in, and I didn't know how to play bass at all. I bought a bass and an amp just to play. And then it was just us three.
Sick. No, yeah, I wanted to talk about that too, the Blue Sun, because I feel like I've seen that a lot, but then like it switched, and I figured out that you guys changed your name later.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of the Blue Sun
when did
stuff.
we change our name last year in March?
Yeah, it feels like about a year ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, every time I uploaded music, cause like we distribute our own music. Well, we don't just DistroKid does it, but we mix and do it, and then try to upload it. And it kept uploading on other Blue Suns, and I kept having to go through these like special requests.
I know what you mean.
We were just over it, and we were just like, Blue Sun's a basic name, and so Maddie, we spent like a month brainstorming, and then like one night we're like, oh, we're gonna call it this, and then the next morning Maddie's like, nah, never mind, we're calling it this. And it was like last minute.
Damn. So wait, what initially started the Blue Sun idea?
That was Tuna. Yeah, our buddy Tuna came up with the name and said if he was going to start a band one day, it would be called Blue Sun. But he never started a band, and once in a while he plays his guitar and he's really drunk, but like that fool needs to get on it. Anyways, time went by and we had a solid project, and we asked him if we could use that name to tie us over until we found a new name, and he said, yeah, hell yeah. And so we did that. And then we ended up keeping it until last year. Finally changed it. And yeah, that's how that...
Nice. So were you guys over the name, or was it just because of the problems on DistroKid? Like part of distribution?
It was kind of both.
I
Both.
was over it.
I think it was the DistroKid thing, like distributing it. I know she said she's over it, but I feel like we had a lot of merch. We have a piñata, we had shirts out, we had stickers, like we had the whole thing. And honestly, I really like Blue Sun. Even after a couple months, we named ourselves the Lazuli Bones. I was still like, oh yeah, Blue Sun practice. I was like, oh wait, no, not anymore. And it took me some time, but the names won me over already. It's like, yeah,
It did take time to catch on.
Yeah.
So where did Lazuli Bones come from?
Maddie's really into bones and drawing them, and then she's into rocks too and crystals, and so there's like this blue stone for your like third eye. I don't know, lapis lazuli, and then bones. So now Lazuli Bones, and it's just blue bones instead of Blue Sun.
Damn. Okay, nice. So would you guys say that Lazuli Bones is like the final form.
Yeah, kind of
This
like
is it?
Frieza final form.
Sheesh.
So final form, kind of, yeah.
For sure. And I feel like it's just starting. Like we're still finding like a really cool sound. Like we keep making new songs and just finding this different flow and going deeper and deeper. And we're like, dude, I like what we have become and what we're continuing to grow into.
Nice.
Yeah, Lazuli Bones feels good. Like a good new chapter.